Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's, and you've heard that friendly slogan for many years, and it's just as true today as it was when you first heard it. Watch the game right here on NCTV45, and then head over to Pizza Joe's. Pizza Joe's provided a grant for this podcast, and they have many great locations: State Street, Highland Avenue, Croton, and Shenango. It's your local pizza place. Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle for fine gifts and more. Flowers 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Hey guys, keep watching NCTV45 for Cooking the Castle. You're going to love it.
We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors.
From the NCTV45 studios in downtown Newcastle, it's Focus NC with Gary West.
Welcome to another edition. Always glad to have you watching NCTV45. And we want to thank our sponsors today: Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle, also Butts Flowers and Gifts in downtown Newcastle, and Pizza Joe's with 4 Newcastle locations. Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's. This is segment 1 of Focus NC. Make sure you check out segments 2 and 3 as well. I want to welcome my guest today from the Penn State Cooperative Extension, John Laughner. Hi, John.
Hi, Gary. Good morning.
Good to have you on board.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to talk about the Marcellus Shale and the Marcellus Shale natural gas drilling that's been in the news for a long time now, but you never can get enough news about the Marcellus Shale. So that's why John's here today. Well, before we talk about natural gas drilling and the Marcellus Shale, tell us a little bit about yourself, John.
Well, Gary, I'm a native of Lawrence County. I live in the Mount Jackson area in the Mohawk School District. And we were kind of late coming into the Marcellus as far as the rest of the state, but Lawrence County and myself, we all are kind of in the middle of that. We live in an area now that has the potential for natural gas drilling, and so not only did I work for Penn State and have that professional experience in the energy field, but I also had the first-hand experience dealing with it because we live here and we have property, and so you have to deal with that as kind of a day-to-day institution of dealing with gas companies and all the assorted things that go along with it. So I have that background and enjoy the natural gas industry, and speaking about it, Penn State Extension does not advocate for or against it. Our goal is just to provide information. And we do a lot of research, a lot of science, and we hope to bring that research and science to the community.
Now, John not only deals with Lawrence County, but he expands into the other surrounding counties as well. Beaver County, Mercer County. He was assigned down to Allegheny County for a while as well. What is your official title now, John?
I'm district director for Mercer, Crawford, and Erie County. But we all, in today's world, we all hold half dozen titles, it seems, excuse me. And so we also deal now, across the state doing education around the energy industry. So, like you said, our focus originally was in western Pennsylvania, kind of from Erie to Greene County, and really now we just extend into the state, tri-state, and internationally as well.
Now, in your words, what is the Marcellus Shale? Because most people know just the basics, that there's a lot of natural gas in the Marcellus Shale that's deep into the earth. But in your words, what is the Marcellus Shale?
Well, the Marcellus Shale is something that our geologists in Pennsylvania have known about for 100 years or more. And so, because there are outcroppings of Marcellus Shale in various parts of the state, so you can go up and look, and there is a layer of shale. Now, it's not that brittle shale that you might find on your driveway or sidewalk. It's a very hard shale. And when we talk about extracting for natural gas, it's not the conventional drill a hole like old Jed the millionaire, drilling a hole down, a well down through the earth and hoping to find a pocket of gas. The Marcellus Shale and natural gas, the natural gas is encapsulated inside the shale itself, held very tightly, so just drilling a hole down into Marcellus Shale will give you a little, the old timers call it a puff of gas. And it indicated there was some gas there, but you would get that little so-called puff of gas, and that was it, as they drilled for gas through the Marcellus. So the geologists always knew, again, for 100 years, knew there was natural gas there. They didn't know how to get it. And Marcellus, the fifth Marcellus well, was drilled by Range Resources in about 2004, 2005 in Washington County. And so the Marcellus got the name of, in the press about natural gas and the new techniques to extract natural gas. But we know that there are about 6 shale layers under our feet here, even in Lawrence County, that hold natural gas. And with new technologies, now we have the ability to extract those energy sources that we couldn't before. So these shales, we call them a stacked play. So you can drill in Lawrence County down through 4, 5, 6 shales that all hold the potential to deliver natural gas. And only in the last 10 years has it been technologically feasible to extract it.
Now, these formations have been building for millions of years. How far back does that go? Is it the, what's it called, Devonian?
The Devonian era period, and our geologists tell us that it's 460-some million years ago that we were under a lake, and all of the sediment, the plant life, the animal life that settled in the bottom of the lake formed these organic shale layers, and that's where the gas comes from. It's from that decomposition of that plant and animal life over the last 460-some million years. And as the lake drained away and more sediment came on top of it, so we have 5,000 to 6,000 feet of additional material that has built up over those millions of years that have put pressure and consequently heat on that shale to produce natural gas.
Now, the Marcellus Shale is under us right here in Lawrence County, but it stretches from where to where in Pennsylvania?
In Pennsylvania, it looks like that the industry calls it a fairway of natural gas from shale, Marcellus, from the southwest corner, Greene, Washington, Fayette, and just go catty corner up to the northeastern corner of Pennsylvania to Susquehanna, Bradford, Lycoming County, and those 2 pockets, the southwest and northeast, have so far yielded the greatest amount of natural gas. However, there are a good many wells that cover the span between those 2 areas. So you can go into Butler, Clearfield, Center County, and there are a bunch of wells there, but the main focus that the industry has had so far are in those 2 corners.
We're running out of time in segment 1, so I wanted you to talk briefly about where does Lawrence County stand currently in regards to how many well pads are in operation right now. Do you know the numbers?
We have about 31 wells drilled in Lawrence County. I don't know how many are actually producing. There's a small number actually producing of those, less than a handful. And that's the story across the state, is that we've got about 7,200 wells drilled in the state, only about 4,000 are producing. And Lawrence County is the same way. And it's not just Marcellus now, you mentioned, so we have some Utica wells that are 3,000 feet deep.
We're going to talk about that in the next segment, the Utica Shale underneath the Marcellus Shale. That's very interesting. John Laughner is my guest today. He's with Penn State Cooperative Extension. And we have so much more to talk about with this subject, Marcellus Shale and natural gas drilling. So make sure you tune in to segments 2 and 3. You'll find it very interesting. So stay with us. You're watching NCTV45's Focus NC. And thanks to our sponsors. We want to thank Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, Newcastle, Butts, Flowers, and Gifts in Newcastle, and also Pizza Joe's with 4 Newcastle locations.
Gary's Wardrobe, furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, Newcastle.
It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle for fine gifts and more. Flowers 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle. It's Little Johnny's Pizza 2 in downtown Newcastle with a great variety menu that you will tell everybody about. Chris Quiera, the owner, is here with more information.
Stop down and see us at Little Johnny's 2. We're located at 130 East Washington Street, or give us a call at 724-657-2210.